Hello everybody, welcome to another robot video. So today I think I'm just gonna I don't really have ideas, to be honest. I just want to keep trying to learn freecad. Let's see. We can close this. I'm just getting chat set up here. So that I can respond to y'all. I'm just getting chat set up here. Excellent, sounds working. And cool. Alright, so I had watched some tutorials since this, but I didn't really absorb them very much. The main thing that I think that I've learned, just write it here, is that like there's basically all these different things here. And so like there we go. So like different workspaces include like hearing out workspaces, art, design, robots, etc. etc. This isn't like any design software that I've used before. That's kind of how it felt in the last few videos. And so I'm not really sure how I'm going to use it or how I'm going to figure it out. I do know that sometimes it's best to just start doing stuff, and so because you know, you'll just pick up stuff if you just get in the habit of doing stuff, and that tends to be my habit with this type of stuff. Like often I have ideas, sometimes I have none, and so this is like what we have from before, and it's 2D, right? So like what I'm tempted to do is try to make it 3D in this video. And but yeah, I'm not sure. So I do remember that we sort of built some other we built some stuff. I was trying to find it. But it's possible that I deleted it somehow, because yeah, okay, that's not this stuff, so I'm not sure where I put it. And maybe it's not even worth looking at. I just don't have very much on this box, so like, I had figured out, if you remember, I had figured out the sort of dimensions, or we were looking at dimensions and deciding like how big the wheels were going to be. These wheels, these represent wheels down here. I remember I was trying to put a text box in, and that was a failure. So maybe we will try to watch a tutorial. Trying to decide if I want to watch it. Guess we can just well, so what is it? What's the name of that site? Site where mechanical things are sold. I can't believe I'm forgetting all this stuff. And I know I wrote it down on here too. So I'm like kind of tripping. Oh, you know where it is? It's on desktop. It's driving me nuts. This desktop problem. Like my desktop looks like this, but my actual desktop has stuff on it. It's driving me nuts. I can't believe I forgot about that. I just haven't been working. I like took a little break kind of. I've been working on other stuff. So, finally. All right. So, all right. Here are the robot files. And let's do, what do we do? XCG open robot1.ods. Let's see if that works. I can also just go to the desktop thing, but that worked, right? What else do we have? McMaster. All right, so here's stuff that we were starting to, oh, I gotta have chat up, huh? There we go. So if our requirements, we're just trying to figure out wheels. Okay, so this was based on the Dualtron wheel, I guess, right? And so we had 171% over. That's like more than we needed in terms of weight capacity. And so we did this calculation called expected diameter needed. This is right. This is just kind of rough math. This is me just using math to try and figure out how we're going to design this thing. And so that's a diameter of 5.826 inches. And so I think based on that, this is 5.82, or wait, diameter size. I came up with this product. Wow, way too bright. Okay, so McMaster we don't like. I gotta make a little note to myself to like, note, make Brave dark mode. I don't know if it'll work for this, but so there's all these different wheels, right? We have rudder resistant, we have lightweight, kind of like the water resistant type. I think that's a good thing. Non-marking wheels. I wonder what surface that's referring to. Okay, so these are without bearings, with roller bearings. So let's look at the ones with bearings. The bearings obviously make it much more expensive. And so what I'm tempted to do is say, let's build a wheel hub for this. And so let's do it. I think we're going to decide on this one. Copy, we're going to put down here, and we're going to put, I don't know how to organize this. So we'll write step 1. No, sorry. Step 1, and then step 2. And we're going to do, we're going to pick this specific part, and then we're going to put note, and we're going to put the reason this part was chosen from the list above link, see link above, is because it's water resistant. Yeah, cool. All right, just to make sure. This one, I like the look of that one. I'm not sure why. Oil resistant, interesting. This is awesome. I understand why people like McMaster polyurethane. I wonder what this is made out of. Oh, rubber. Okay, cool. I like rubber. Rubber's been in my mind for this. For this Beals steel pneumatic. I'm trying to remember what pneumatic means. Air, other gases. I guess it's just air in there. Okay. I actually am picturing a pneumatic wheel as well. This one's odd because it's putting it in, like, see this? It's like in a wheelbarrow. So I'm like, what's the actual size of this? 3.5 inches capacity per wheel. Cap per wheel pounds. Yeah. So a pneumatic wheel, I guess, is ideal. Groove track. Potentially. I don't know. I think it's like, I actually don't understand pneumatic, but static control, that's interesting. You could put a computer on it and maybe it wouldn't get fried. Is that like, I've thought about putting a computer on wheels before, like being able to move a computer around by commanding it. Don't get me started on all the ideas, all the mechanical ideas I have. So temperature range. Okay, that's a big, it's polypropylene. It's a polypropylene wheel. I don't want that. So another idea I have would be to put a polypropylene wheel and then just put rubber on the outside of the wheel. Polypropylene just means plastic. But I don't know why it's saying rubber. Like, what does it say for this one down here? It doesn't say anything. Center width. I'm trying to figure out the center of the, like, how big is this? Maybe this is a small wheelbarrow. Maybe this is the appropriate wheel. Inner tube, 3.5 inches, size 2.5 to 4. All right, let's try this one. Let's see. Yeah. $28 per. Capacity per wheel, 220 pounds. That's way more capacity than we need. That's 2.5 inches. That is 8.6 inches. So that's 3 inches more than we need in diameter. So let's maybe try I'm gonna keep looking, I guess. Looking at wheels on McMaster. These are just notes to help us find our place later. High strength rubber. It's like I don't understand why there's rubber listed in the polypropylene ones. Like, why is that a thing? I think it's just a fault of sort of McMaster. Wheel diameter, let's go 5 inches. I think these wheels just don't exist. I think the wheels that I want don't exist, and I kind of want to just make them, but I feel like I would need a metal printer, so I'm not really sure what to do. I guess the other option would be to make one big wheel and like 2 smaller back wheels, because the thing needs to be able to work outside, so I guess it could also just have really big wheels. I mean, kind of, why not? 5 inches. That's like, I guess this isn't actually a problem. Like, when I picture 5 inches, this may be fine. All right, let's go with this one. Or wait, was it 8 inches? Yeah, 8 inches is big. Let's see. I'm just like giving a rough measurement. We're going to try and work with 8 inches because kind of why not? I don't mind it. It feels a little silly, but if we can get that, like, there's no reason the wheels can't be spread out. Like, I guess as long as it can fit in a standard door frame, it should work. So let's do this, and we're gonna go with part chosen because the wheels are rubber with tires, not polypropylene, which would wear down too quickly outside. These little documentation things are like, you say it slows down the process or whatever, but it's just better. So we have this wheel. This is the wheel we're gonna go with. I'm gonna close these other ones. And so now we have to, for a half-inch axle diameter, I'm like wondering what I would use as an axle. Can I get axles on McMaster? I would imagine I can. Wheel axles. So the diameter on this one is half-inch axle diameter, so we'll choose. I don't really understand this second. What is LG large? Like, I don't get it. So would a longer axle make sense? I don't know. I guess I can look at both. Zinc plated steel wheel axle, diameter 3 inches long. Half-inch diameter, 3 inches long. Okay. So we're gonna do, I'm not thinking very much about this. I'm gonna merge these and I'm gonna write wheel, and then I'm going to step 3, axle. What do I have here? That's the wrong link, I think. Let's choose this. copy. What is this? This is a length 3 1/4. Let's do paste. 0.5. I mean, sorry, this is just like, I have to translate from inches to things. Diameter millimeters. Unless specified. Maybe I'll change this later. I'm just like 0.5 inches. And then we'll go 0.5 inches. No, the diameter, this is what? 5 5/8. 8 5/8. 8 5 8 5/8. Source note. Axle is for wheel with 0.5 inch axle diameter. And this is going to be, oh, why did I do that? I think I just want to grab the other one real quick, just so that I know it's there. I don't know why. Like, this is kind of feels silly to me, but this is zinc plated. That's 3 1/4. And this one's going to be 3. Product detail. Excellent. Okay, so they come. I feel like I'm going into too much detail, but sometimes it's like paste. All right, so we're going to change the color of this simply because it indicates that we've made a choice, right? Like there'll be a final thing. So the thing will be highlighted because this is an option. And then you can do note 2. Let's say we'll just do insert column after, and we'll do length, and for this we do 3.25 inches, and this one we do 3 inches. Great. Okay, so we have an axle. Is zinc rust resistant? Oh man, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this already. I'm enjoying this now. Not rust resistant, steel rust currency contains no iron. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, I'm stoked. Okay, so figured out wheel and axle. Okay. All right, so now we have to build a hub for this. I mean, we can look on McMaster, like why not? But I think this is where the wheel hubs, it's trailer wheel hubs, grinding wheel hubs, wheel hub. What happened? I don't know why it's doing this. Let's just click on something. So yeah, this is, I think this is this metal part. I think that's what it's referring to. Let's go with All right. So, okay, so if this is a 1/2 inch, I'm just trying to figure out how this lays out, right? So like, let's pull this over here. We'll have that one over here. And so, whoops. So we have, oh, this is so bright. Wish I could turn the video off on a stream for a second. I just don't know if I should go to all those settings on stream. So look at this hub, right? This goes through this. Actually, how long is the diameter of this? This is 2.5 inches. Wait, no, it's 3.5 inches. So this is actually not big enough. It's not long enough, rather. It fits in it, but like 3 inches, it's just gonna go from there to there and it's not gonna come out. And I think that's a problem because does it have bearings? Bearings are what makes the thing like roll around basically. All open steel, right? So they're ball bearings. So the problem is we need something, we need a 3-inch length by 1/2 inch diameter. Let me go back. So let's go, we need some extra to come out so in order to attach the wheel to the frame. So I don't know how much extra. I want to just say this. I want to say 6. Axle steel length, thread size. This diameter is 1 1/4. So this is too thick now. So let's see what we can do. We're looking for a diameter of a 1/2 inch. And we're just trying to get as long as possible. See if this is an option. And I think I'm about to look. Okay, so that's 3 3/8, which I don't think is going to be long enough. All right, 3/8 of an inch is not long enough. So let's look at our benchmark or one of them. We'll go to scuttle. We'll go to, what do I want? What am I doing? What am I looking here? I want this SCAD files. That's what I want. And do I already have them? That's my question. All right, we're gonna do make dir benchmarks, and then we're gonna immediately move this because moving is just how you change the name, and I spelled it wrong. So benchmarkers to benchmarks. Markers, marks. And then we're going to go to benchmarks. This might be too many directories. We're going to make dir scuttle. And then we are going to get all the files from Scuttle. All the CAD files. So that we can look at it. Main resources. Do that, or we could do model, right? I don't know where it is, or I forget where it is. Parts and assembly type, CAD models. Does this work? Scuttle 2.4. We can go with Scuttle 2.4. And we'll do get model. And oof, am I gonna have to log in? I have, okay, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll go to the newest version. That's good. There's something I like about the newer version. These things are better. Okay, there's 271 files. And we are going to download it. Download this, yes, 3D prints. Okay. Let's download the files. We gotta log in. We have to log in. Oh no! I don't know if I do want to log in on stream. Can I? Can I? I'm just gonna look it up real quick. How to turn video off stream for OBS, on OBS. How to turn video off on OBS while streaming. You can do this if you stream on something else. Stop any active video outputs. To turn on the videos, you need to stop videos. The video settings going to change while they have. This includes stopping the stream recording and active NDI virtual camera for stop screen. Blah blah blah. Oh, why don't I already have these? Okay, I'm deciding what I want to do right now. Because I want these, but I don't want to. Let's see if I can make a new account. Create account. Does that work? Not stoked team. Because what I'm trying to remember what I even do. Maybe I can just do it from here. Okay, so it looks like this is a skateboard wheel. And then this is the wheel hub. And so on the other side of the wheel hub, where's the motor? I'm trying to remember. I think the motor is somewhere over here. I don't really understand this little thing. Maybe the motor's inside that? I'm trying to remember. But this thing is the end of the axle. So, no, the motor's right there. All right, so this motor turns this, which turns this belt, which turns the wheel. And so, what am I trying to figure out? Remind me what I'm trying to figure out, team. I'm trying to figure out how long the axle needs to be, right? So if I have a frame, right, if I use the same basic model, does the bolt actually go all the way through the wheel? I'm about to look at my own video. I think I am about to look at my own video. And we're gonna go Scuttle robot full assembly 2.4. We're just gonna check. This is it. And we're gonna go, let's see here. Oh, wow, this is a nightmare. Maybe I'll clean that up someday. Caster wheels. No, reattach caster wheels. All right, no. We're looking for the bracket. Attach wheel bracket to frame. All right, we had those right there. So these are the wheels. Yeah, how long is that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm trying to see what material it's made out of. Looks like metal. They look like screws. They look like long screws. So, yeah. What am I missing here? So this here is a plastic piece. I think it's a spacer. I want to see those turned around. I want to see the other side of the wheel. So this is a hex, I would imagine. This little hex bolt. So it's a bolt. I guess I'm gonna look at the bolts on here because, like, long bolts. Let's see that. Length, thread size. Maybe partially threaded so that one side can work as an axle. I want a scuttle so I can just use scuttle robot. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. I could just try and build it, but it wouldn't make sense. Like, it'd cost a bunch of money in parts, so. Well, actually, let's look at the BOM. I just realized skimming past that. Direct link is not supported. Okay, URL server QR. Scan the QR code instead. This URL serves QR code content when scanned. Scan the QR code instead. Don't make sense to me. Let's go to Scuttle. We're gonna go to Scuttle 3.5. Models. We're just gonna go back to the same scuttle.org. I don't know why I didn't think we go to the build materials first. Build it, buy it, DIY it, build materials. Bada bing, bada boom. Last updated 2023. Let's do the offshoot sales parts list, version 3.0 USA. Let's do that. Well, that's not a spreadsheet. What happened to the spreadsheet? That's annoying. I don't like it. But I guess here we are. I'm just checking. Chat's quiet right now. What's going on, everybody? Okay, no one's here. That's why. The thing is like, I don't know which thing is what here. I think we're gonna have to back out. I'm gonna end this stream and then I'm gonna sign into unless I'm already signed in and I'm tripping. Let's see. Main resource. So annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Right. Scuttle robot. Go to models. And we will go to 2.4. And we will go to get model. And we're gonna shift over here. I'm wondering if this didn't pop up because I'm nope, I'm not logged in. That's unfortunate. Okay. I am going to end this stream. I'm gonna log in. Maybe I'll stream again right now. I haven't decided. Maybe I will take a break and come back. I think I'm gonna just stream again. I just wanna get this thing.